have known it ahead of time. So I will say, I hear where you're coming from, because this does seem like something unfamiliar, but I know it's happened before as a process, and and I don't feel, for me, it never felt as it was trying to be slid in, but it was more just to kind of fill in gaps that existed in the curriculum.
Just to point out that for the reason why this is important and why it should be presented here today is, at least for those parents who are going to the parent sessions, this is what the questions are going to revolve around. These are the sensitive subjects that parents want to know about. So we do have to know, to a certain extent, our limitations as a task force in terms of what we did have jurisdiction over and what we didn't, because ultimately the district is the authority that's responsible for the curriculum that they're teaching to these students, and we can't really go, it's important for us to remember when we're answering questions to these parents that we were not the final arbiter of what ends up being taught to their kids. So we do need to know that, and parents do need to understand that there were some things that we did have choices over, and there were some things that the law just did not allow us to have choices over, and we're going to have to find a really tactful way to message that to the parents in the parent sessions. So I do find this information very valuable.
And my hope with this was that this is the most minimalistic way to tweak the curriculum so that it meets the law without having to bring in outside stuff, which I understand was part of the issue last year, was some of the content that was brought in through videos and whatnot. So this feels like it's a low impact. So we're working with like 99.5% of what you all chose with just some very slight enhancements.
And we're bringing material, not a company.
Yeah.
You know, so we have a much more control as a district over that material than we did with the previous choice.
Absolutely.
So perhaps maybe during your presentation, school board meetings, just reiterated that there were, out of the choices we had, there was not one curriculum that was 100% compliant with the law, but this is what was chosen after the vote was done. Then the curriculum instruction has made it compliant by adding in these.
Yes, and this is just something that will be proposed to the board as well, that they can equally accept or reject.
Right. I think it probably would have been a very complex decision to say, we want 3 R's with this one, or like gender horsey, or gender pig, or I mean, there's all these different lessons. It's going to be complex of a decision on our part to make it compliant. We were just tasked with choosing this curriculum as it is, or this one as it is.
And there may be some people here that are curriculum authors, but that's a big task to put onto a task force. Just like let's create some lessons or some supplemental content, right?
You couldn't have done it in 6 months.
No. And I'm worried about like doing it in the next couple of weeks. But anyways, yeah. So